Before we get started, can you guys please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell and leave a like down on the video? It helps out the channel immensely, way more than you ever think it will. Hey, okay, listen, I'm not saying your name because I don't want to butcher it, okay? But I'm definitely putting it on the screen because wow. We got more art, guys. We got more fan art. This was for my birthday and it came in a little late. You know, I showed some fan art in Monday's video, but I had to show this. This blew me away. This is awesome. Like seriously, I never thought that I would be able to get to a point where I was making content so consistently that you guys would be a fan of it and end up making fan art and, you know, birthday presents and stuff like that. So this, oh my gosh, means the world to me. It means more than you think. Wow. Just wow. Thank you a billion times over. Wow. Wow. How many times am I going to say wow? By the way, if for whatever reason you haven't seen last Friday's big birthday TMNT quiz video that I put out, please go back and do so. You will not regret it. Video super fun, had a lot of laughs in that one, and I really want you guys to interact with that one as much as possible because it deviates from the normal type of content that I make on this channel, but it's also kind of a gateway and a preview into things that I would like to do in the future to add more variety to the channel. So if I could get your feedback on that, please go ahead, go back and watch that video if you didn't get to check it out as soon as it dropped, and leave a comment on it, leave a like on it, and share it around just like you do this video. So stay tuned, we have a lot of awesome stuff we're going to be talking about today. But yeah, go ahead, open that video up in a new tab, keep it there for when you want to watch it after this video, yeah, all that good stuff. Just do that for me, please. It's a lot of fun, you can't go wrong. Okay, I swear, I'm done begging. Go ahead, just continue watching the video. Sit back, relax, let's have a good time. So yeah, okay, for today's video, I decided let's talk about some more Shredder'S Revenge, right? Like, we had a good time talking about it the last two times, and I got more characters that I would like to speculate and see who we get right about being added to the game in the future, you know, whether that be through DLC or, you know, we still have a few more characters that have yet to be filled into spots for the core roster of the game as you get it day one out of the box. We had April O'Neil added, and that just opened up the floodgates to be like, okay, now who all else could they add into this game moving forward? So that's what we're going to discuss here today. In my last video, how many did I come up with? 5, I think I came up with 5 or so characters. I think it was Casey Jones, Splinter, Krang, Shredder, and Irma. Yes, I'm not joking. If Irma's in this game, I want all credit. Just remember, Geekly for Irma, all of that. I'm telling you, if it happens, that's on me. I'm gonna need a check coming in the mail. But no, seriously, like, let's get on and think of some more characters that we could come up with. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna come up with this time. Maybe we'll stop it at 5 again. But yeah, you go ahead in the comments below. Let me know right now who you want to see in TMNT Shredder'S Revenge. Then click play, and then you can see my list as I come up with it. Now, this one's gonna be a tricky one because I don't know all of the hurdles they'll have to go over legally, seeing as, you know, it's its own IP. They would have to probably figure out some licensing thing, but say in a perfect world where that wasn't much of a concern and they could just use this character at will at any time that they wanted, I would like to see Usagi. I need to see Usagi. Come on now. His legacy with the Turtles is so deeply rooted, like it's been there for ages now. He's practically an honorary member of the core cast, even though, you know, he has his own thing going on. He's his own brand. He's very awesome there too, but it would be nice to have his inclusion in this game in some form or fashion. I have no idea how they would fit him in, seeing as we don't even know the core story of the game as of now, as far as I know. Like, again, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the story out there? Was there ever like anything, you know, like a synopsis for what the narrative of the game will be? I don't know if that's even been established, but even if it hasn't, yeah, I don't know what they're going to be doing in that ballpark. But if you could figure out a way just to put in Usagi in the game, that would be dope. I mean, everybody loves Usagi, right? I don't know one person that hates Usagi or even just dislikes him a little bit. I'm pretty sure Usagi's like loved across the board. So if they could make that happen again, this one's a bit of a stretch, so I'm not holding my breath on it, obviously. But hey, this is a dream list, so we can come up with whatever we want, you know? Next up on the list, I actually saw some of you guys on my last video where I was discussing TMNT Shredder'S Revenge commented this as well. Metalhead. I think Metalhead would be really dope. You know, you already got kind of the structure of how the Turtles are built in terms of his character design, but completely flip the gameplay on its head. Like, Metalhead should not fight like the other Turtles. If you were to include Metalhead within the game, it could be really dope, you know, have like this very robotic fighting style, maybe more along the lines of a brute brawler type, you know, with weapons, of course, you know, blasters, all that good stuff. If you want to update the character from more so what he could do in the 87 series, implement different iterations in terms of the move set, not necessarily the design, because it seems as though the design is very much influenced by the 87 series and nothing more. But yeah, Metalhead would be a dope inclusion, whether the feedback would be positive or negative, like, oh, that's a waste of a slot. Hey, some of us want Metalhead, okay? Just let me root for Metalhead a little bit, okay? Please, gosh, dude, calm down, calm down. By the way, if you're new here, I just gotta test you a little bit. People that have been watching my videos know that I do this. It's a consistent thing on the channel, but I always test to see how far you watch into the video. So if you've watched up to this point, I need you to comment down below Metalhead, just the word Metalhead. And you know, that just lets me know that you've watched the video to this point and you get a get out of jail free card. I don't know, bro. Just comment it down below to let me know you watched the video to this point. It's not that hard. Please do it. No, you know what? I'm not gonna beg you. You just do it because you're cool like that, right? You're cool enough to comment Metalhead. Go ahead and do it. I don't need to beg you for it. You're awesome. You know what? While we're at it, go ahead and throw in Mona Lisa. Why not? You know, you're the 80s iteration of these characters. Maybe Mona Lisa from the 87 series wasn't as much of an action-oriented character as the one of the 2012 iteration, but still, this is a game, right? They can look like the 87 Turtles and, you know, update them to have a bit more of experience when it comes to fighting. I mean, heck, they did that with April, so why should Mona Lisa be off the table? I think that would be really cool. You know, bring in another mutant that could throw the whole dynamic on its head and it could be super awesome and fun. I don't think anybody would have a complaint with this one if Mona Lisa was thrown in there. Okay, never mind. This is the internet. People are always going to find something to complain about. But come on now, Mona Lisa would be a dope addition, in my opinion at least. Plus, there's a lot of room in there for just reinvention of the character and implementing your own ideas without ticking off a lot of fans. So I don't know. I think Mona Lisa would be very cool to see added to the roster. Again, this is a dream list, not saying it's going to happen, but it would be pretty neat if it did. Like, what about the Punk Frogs, right? Why not? You know what? Everybody's invited to this game, right? You know what? Step aside, developers. This is a game made by the fans now, and we all want the Punk Frogs. We want Metalhead. We want Usagi. We want every single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character. Yes, even Venus de Milo up in this freaking game. I'm just limiting it to the Punk Frogs for right now. Again, dream list, don't harp on me too much. I don't have all the answers. Okay, I don't work there. I don't know how they would include all 4 of them. But again, remember, this is a scenario where we live in a perfect world and all of this stuff works without having to overcomplicate things and ask too many questions. So yes, the Punk Frogs should be added. I don't know. Maybe they could be skins. You know, hey, there you go. I answered it. Oh, how do you implement the Punk Frogs? Make them skins of the Ninja Turtles. Boom. Answered it for you. Punk Frogs in the game. Watch it happen. If it happens, give me a check. Okay, again, don't come for me and be, oh, well, you look stupid. It didn't happen. You know, I'm done coming up with these scenarios in my head and arguing with you because it's not like you're actually coming up with these arguments. I'm just doing this and arguing with myself. I really need to stop doing that. You know what? Last time I ended this off with like a freaking big old banger of a reveal of Irma being the last character that I thought of to add to the roster. I kind of got another trick up my sleeve this time. It's a different character. It's a different character. One that I'm not sure anybody's thought about. I haven't seen speculation around it, but hey, I wouldn't be mad at it. I think this would be the one, honestly, of all the ones that I listed today. And in the realistic world, I said we were going in the world where everything is perfect and we don't have to jump these hurdles. Let's go back to reality, like our actual reality for a second. If we had to add just one character off of the list that I made today, this is the one that I honestly want to see added there for A, jokey reasons, and B, I don't know, it could be kind of cool. If you do it right. Okay, enough suspense. Who do I want? Guys, I want Vernon Fenwick in this game. I am dead serious. If you could add April O'Neil and make her completely awesome, you can do the same for Vernon. Sure, it'll be a little more difficult for Vernon because, you know, April, I'd say she's way more important of a Ninja Turtles character than Vernon is, but I mean, I don't know. There would just be something so cool about having Casey, Irma, Vernon, and April in this game together. I don't know. Again, this could be another Irma situation where I'm the lone wolf on this and absolutely nobody else on the planet wants to see this happen. But me personally, I would like to see Vernon Fenwick in here throwing cameras and boxing with everybody, just like April, just like the Turtles, and just like I'm assuming Splinter and Casey when they will be added to the roster. Vernon Fenwick for TMNT Shredder'S Revenge. Absolutely nobody's gonna agree with me on this, but it's fine. I will be out here fighting for it on my lonesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, I'm gonna let you digest that. You have an amazing day, okay? You just really think about that, okay? Vernon Fenwick is king. Have a great day. Have a good one. Seriously. Before you walk out that door, actually, can you hit the subscribe button for me? Turn on the notification bell and leave a like. Also commenting down below and sharing the video around with your friends. That will go a long way. After you do all that stuff, you know, then have a good day. But, you know, no, seriously, do it. I've been Geekly. You've been awesome. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cowabunga, dudes.